I want to talk about the most recent phenomenon, which is a little game that came out on July 18th called Palworld. Most people call it the Pokemon with Guns game. I have not played it yet. So again, a game that I'm just like, I'm not sure if it's time yet. And I have my reasonings for it, but let's go through some of these stats real quick. So as of January 29th, these are the stats. So it's the number one most played game to start 2024 by a mile. It's easily the number one game. It's the most streamed game. All the numbers. It's basically breaking all the records. Right now, as of the first 24 hours of the game being live, it sold over 2 million copies, which is absolutely bananas. And then as of January 29th, like I said, it has sold over 8 million copies. Absolutely insane. It's really off to a bang start for this being an early access game that's only 60% done, according to the developers. Now, that's the point that gets me. I played Escape from Tarkov in early access, and it's come a long way. But again, I invested into it and it was fine, but like it's gotten significantly better over time, right? And I would say that this is the version of Escape from Tarkov you need to play, like by a mile, right? I wouldn't have played it. I told my friends to stay away from it. The ones that were interested in, I said, no, this is not the game. You're not gonna like this. It's an early access. I've already invested. Just avoid it. It's a lot like Palworld, right? I know people are going crazy on it. I know people are having a good time. But for me, this in terms of what I'm interested in, this is too early for me to invest into the game. Like from what I understand, you can't even name your character. I mean, I know that seems simple. You can't even name your character yet. It's just that rudimentary in the early access phase. I love how the developers have already come out and laid out a roadmap, or they're starting to kind of come up with one, which is great. I'm grateful that they're starting to do that. And it's exciting. I mean, like the one thing that I really will say is that a lot of people are saying that it's not necessarily the best single player game because there's just nothing going on in the world. You feel very lonely. But when you play with friends, it makes it a lot better. Now, this is the one thing I should have looked up, but it seemed kind of funny when I heard it. But there was a glitch where you could actually go into a server with 32 people, and that wasn't intended. It was supposed to be a lot less, but that's cool. I think they should keep that. If it's not a glitch, or if it's a feature that's later, they need to keep that because that's pretty cool. You can go with 32 of your friends. It's like creating your own little Minecraft server, which is kind of where I want to go with this topic. Is this the next Minecraft? I know it's designed to be Pokemon with guns, but it looks more like Minecraft in the sense that like if Minecraft had things you captured and had do things for you, like build things or whatever, like the building elements just seem amazing. Like in terms of having your little pal characters actually building stuff for you, they're actually defending your place, they're actually doing all these things. That's really cool. I love that, right? It really does feel more like Minecraft to me than anything. Maybe more like Valheim meets Minecraft meets Ark meets Pokemon, right? So it's got like a lot of things going for it. So with that being said, there's a lot of people mad at Palworld because of the fact that they are saying that it's ripped off Pokemon, right? And for all intents and purposes, it is. I mean, I heard that the head person of this development crew, or I'm sorry, I forget the terminology. I'm not perfect with this. But anyway, the head person, basically, he was talking about how much he loves AI, right? He loves AI generated things. He thinks it's the future of gaming. He's on record saying that, right? And the thing that is very easy to do is to take Pokemon images, put them in an AI generator to come up with different versions of those. And that's all, for all intents and purposes, what they did. Because some of these things look exactly like some of the Pokemon. So I agree with the outrage of some of the people who are diehard Pokemon fans, why they would be upset with this. But I don't think that that's why they're really upset. I'm just going to be honest. I think they're mad. And I wager if we went through and polled everybody, this is why they're mad. Because Pokemon sucks. I know that's controversial because I'm a huge Pokemon fan. I played all the Game Boy games. I even got some of the Pokemon cards in my office. I love Pokemon. But I haven't played a Pokemon game in a long time for a reason. They all suck. I mean, legitimately, ever since they went 3D, they have not been good. The 2D versions were where Pokemon was at its best. The moment they went 3D, open world, whatever they've been doing, has not worked. It's been awful. Most people have not liked it. It's not worked. Palworld did what Pokemon could not. They made capturing monsters and making them do whatever you want fun and addicting. So that's, to me, why people who are huge Pokemon fans hate this game. because they're mad because Pokemon will not do what or Nintendo will not put the pedal to the metal to do what Palworld's doing right now. Seriously, it's that, like, Palworld is revolutionary from the standpoint of they're not doing really anything new. They're taking all the best elements from games like Breath of the Wild, from Ark, from Pokemon there, and they're putting all these things together and making a really fun and addictive gameplay. So really cool. I'm glad that Palworld exists. I will not be playing it right away. I might play it eventually, but it's just one of those things where I need the game to be a little bit further along because I've invested into early access games before, and I've really regretted it because I want more. But it's only $30. That's the great thing, is it's only $30, so it's actually a cheap buy, and you can play it on Game Pass because it's on Xbox. So if you're interested in Palworld, give it a shot and let me know how it is in the comments, because I don't know, like it's sold 8 million copies for a reason, so maybe I'm the dummy for missing out. Who knows?